Hey guys, in this video, I have prepared for you 3 simple card tricks that Shin Lim used to show in his performances. So let's watch the first trick. We take a deck of cards and shuffle them as we know how. We can shuffle it in different ways as we know how. Yeah, I know how to do it in a lot of different ways. Of course, let's trim the deck, and magically we've trimmed the deck on the 4 kings. That's the kind of fun and very quick card trick we're going to learn. But before you do, please give this video a like, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and write some kind of comment. Do you like Shin Lim's tricks or not? We're going to move on to the tutorial. So guys, let's learn this trick. It's very simple. First, we take the 4 kings and put them on top of the deck. We're down. Now we need to shuffle the cards. I do the rifle shuffle, I shuffle the cards, but I leave the top cards. I keep the kings on top. Here they are. Then I shuffle, I do a swing cut shuffle, I shuffle some of the cards, which will be the kings, to the break. Then I shuffle the rest of the cards. Here they are. 2, 3, 4, put them down. I've got the kings here, I've got them on the break. Now I'm going to start picking cards in packs up to the kings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I take the top king and I raise it. Then I slide the second king into my hand and open the third king. I turn this card over and turn this card over too. It's a simple trick like that. Let's move on to the second trick. Alright folks, we're moving on to the second trick. For this trick, we will need the 4 kings we found in the previous video. Here they are, all 4 of them handsome guys. They are the king of spades, the king of clubs, and the king of hearts. We're going to lay all of these kings out on the table, and we're ready with you for the showdown. Now, the first king, I'm going to put the first king in the center of the deck, and I'm going to snap my fingers, and it's going to appear on top. I put the second king in the middle of the deck, I snap my fingers, and it appears at the bottom. The third king I also put in the middle of the deck, snap my fingers, and I have him on top. And the fourth king I also put in the middle of the deck, snap my fingers, and I have him somewhere in the center. There it is, the 4th king. This is such a wonderful and very simple card trick that we're going to learn right away. Okay friends, for the trick, we need to take our 4 kings and put them on top of the deck. Now we're ready to perform. The second trick can be a seamless transition from the first trick. We show the 4 kings we found in the first trick, we turn them over, we spread them out to show, but with them, I spread out 3 more cards. Here are these 3 more cards I spread out with them. Look again, we've got them, we've laid them out. Here are our kings, but I've prepared 3 more cards here.
I place these cards on my little finger and level the deck. So I've got the kings and 3 cards here. I've leveled the deck. So these kings I take and turn over. King of clubs, king of spades, king of diamonds, and king of hearts. Along with the 3 cards, I just put them on top and flip the king over. Now I spread them out on the table. A king, a random card, a random card, a random card, and another random card. Here I have 3 kings. Now I pick up and 1 king. I pick up and take it down. It's on the bottom and it's a quick move. I end with a dribble. We've done the dribble, we've distracted the audience, but we've got the cards laid out for showdown. So we take the first card, a random card, stacked in the middle, snap our fingers, and the first king appears. Then we take the second card, put it in the middle, snap our fingers, and the king appears at the bottom. Then we take the next card, put it in the middle, snap our fingers, and the third king appears. And the last king, we put it in the middle, snap our fingers, spread the cards on the table, and we have the fourth king. That's a simple card trick. Then we move on to the next trick. Alright folks, here's the third trick. This time I've left only 3 kings, and I've turned all 3 kings into one king, the king of diamonds. Here are all 3 kings of diamonds. So the king of diamonds on the bottom, the middle, and the top is also the king of diamonds. So let's put the king of diamonds in the center and look at the top card. The top card is the king of diamonds. Let's take it down, and the king of diamonds is also on top. Let's put it back in the center again. Yeah, let's look at the top card now. It's the king of diamonds again. Let's take it down again. The king of diamonds is still the king of diamonds at the top. And in the center, there was also the king of diamonds. We have kings of diamonds everywhere. But when I get tired of it, I snap my fingers and the king of diamonds brings back his friends. So that leaves the king of diamonds joined by the king of spades and his friend the king of clubs. So that's the kind of nimble kings, and that's the kind of nimble Shin Lim tricks. Alright, now let's go over and learn this trick. So friends, for this trick we require 3 kings. I'll take 2 black kings and 1 red king. I put the red one on the bottom and show the audience. I tell them I've taken out the first king. I'm left with only 3 kings, and I've made all these kings the same. I've made them all hearts kings. Here, I have 3 hearts kings. With these words, I gather up the cards and show the bottom card. This is the king of hearts. I turn the cards over and take the top card.
Once again, I show the bottom card and say there is a king in the middle too. I flip the cards and show the king. I say there's a king on top too. I put it on top. Now we split the cards and put the king of hearts in the center. I say, you see, we have the king of hearts in the center. Let's see what cards I have upstairs. I shift 2 cards. Yes, with the king, I actually have 2. So I shift them, I turn them over, I say, here I have the king of hearts on top. I'll take it down, but I actually take the king of clubs down, and I have the king of hearts on top again. I'll put the king of hearts back in the middle. Look, I've got the king of hearts in the middle. What card do I have on top? I have the king of hearts on top. I flip it down again, put the king of spades under the bottom, and flip the king of hearts on top again. After that, I turn it over again and put it under the bottom, and again we repeat the action that we had at the beginning of the trick. Namely, I show that here I have the king of hearts. There's a king of hearts in the middle and a king of hearts on top. But I'm getting bored with it. I snap my fingers and all the kings go back. I get the king of hearts, the king of spades, and the king of clubs. That's the trick.